This is Discover 5, Unit 15 to 16, PET speaking test. Hello.
Hi.
So this test is going to consist of 4 parts. The first part will be a brief introduction. The second part will be you guys talking about a photograph each. The third part will be you guys talking to each other about a subject. And the fourth part will be you answering some questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the introduction. Can you introduce yourself, please?
So my name is Dui. As you can see, my full name is Dui. Fortunately, I'm 14 and I'm from Hanoi, and I'm currently studying at CEC right now.
Good, excellent stuff. Who do you live with, Zoe?
I live with my family and definitely my family and with a dog.
Okay. So who's in your family?
My grandma, my parents, and my younger sister.
Good, excellent stuff. Wow. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Quan. I'm 14 years old now. I live in Quang Mai, Hanoi, and I'm from Vietnam. And right now, I'm studying in secondary school, and I also study in CC right now.
Good, excellent stuff. Who do you live with, Hank?
I live with my family. My families have 4 people. Is my parents, my sisters, and me.
Okay. How many sisters do you have?
I have 1 sister.
Just 1 sister. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Hank, what are you going to do next weekend?
Next weekend, I think that I will stay at home because right now is the summer here in Vietnam, and I think that I will do some activities with my families, like watching the films together, or maybe we will visit my grandparents in the weekend.
Good, excellent stuff. Zoe, what's your favourite meal of the day and why?
My favorite meal of the day is dinner, and the reason is at dinner my dad and mom sometimes taking me out to some restaurant in the city to have some meal like beef pizza or hot pot grilling and barbecue.
Good, excellent stuff. So that's the end of part 1. We're going to move on to part 2. I'd now like you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give you each a photograph that I'd like you to talk about. So I'm going to give you photograph A, and I'm going to give you photograph B. Hang firm, you just need to listen for this part.
Yes.
Zoe, your photograph shows some friends meeting. Take a look at your photograph and please tell us what you can see in it.
In the photograph here, I can see a group of 4 friends, 4 girls, at a coffee shop drinking some coffee, looking at one tablet and smiling back. I can imagine they were happy for something funny or their project or finished successful.
If I could just ask a quick question, what time of day do you think it is, Zoe?
I think it's daytime because it's shiny and there's some vehicles and people walking around.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, sir. Zoe, you now just need to listen. Hang on. Your photograph shows people doing something together in the winter. Take a look at your photograph and tell me what you can see.
In this photograph, I can see a family is taking a picture, and there's a family with parents and a sister and a younger brother, and they all look very happy and they all smile because they are taking a picture and they want to take pretty pictures. And but they are traveling because behind them is mountains and grass and like a valley and I think that they are going to climb the mountain because the girl taking the pictures right now is wearing a backpack. And it look like that they will gonna climb the mountain.
Okay, good. Excellent stuff. I'll take the pictures back now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to move on to part 3. Now in this part of the test, you're going to talk about something together for 2 minutes. I'm going to describe a situation to you. A school would like to organise a talent show for students. The school wants to give a prize to the winner of the talent show. Here are some prizes the school could give to the winner. Talk together about the different prizes the school could give to the winner of the talent show and say which would be best. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
No? You okay? Okay. You can now start talking.
So the school talent show is a talent show for students and people to show their talent, and the best performing will receive a reward. So what do you think? What reward do you think is good for them?
I think that flowers and a winner cup will be perfect for the prize because that after the performing, usually they often get flowers and the winner's cup to show that because the flowers and cups are usually given to the winner in every other talent shows. So I think that we should follow the regular price in this talent show.
Don't you think giving another like cooler and more interesting reward will give them more exciting feeling and make them like having more show off to the show. So I might suggest the cup, definitely a cup, the winning cup, and the tablet or some money. One of two of those.
I think that I agree that we should give them the cup, but I don't think that we should give them the tablet because not all the students need the tablets and they can already have one in their house. So I think that we should give them the cup and some money, like enough money for them.
Would you think a winning cup with some cash and go along with it is a ticket of comedy show that take them to a theater with some comedy shows, which shows the actors' talents of acting and comedy and sense of humor to make them like feel better and they learn more in their talent.
I think that we should give 3 of the prize that you have already mentioned to the first place, and but like the place and like the third place, I don't think that we should give them the tickets because like it too much the like too much for just like the second and third person. Like but I agree that we can include the ticket to the like first winner.
First place.
Yeah, first place.
If I can stop you there, Zui, which one do you think you should give to the winner?
Definitely the winning cup and some cash.
Some cash. Do you agree with that, or would you choose something different?
I agree with that, but I think that we should also include like flowers, like because like flowers still like flowers should also be given to them because like cup and money maybe can, if we just give them the cup and the money, then it can be like we don't have anything to
That's okay, just stop there. So you would agree that you do agree that you should give them the cash and a cup, but you would also include some flowers.
yes.
Okay, no problem. Can I take your space? Thank you very much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay? Hang on. Do you watch any talent shows on television?
I'm sorry, but can you repeat the question again?
Of course I can. Do you ever watch talent shows on TV?
Yes, I have watched a lot of talent show on TV. I watch the Vietnam talent show, and also I sometimes watch the like American talent show or the overboard talent show.
Why do you watch those?
Because I find interesting to see who have the talent and who will be the winner, and the person who win the talent show, they usually success in their future. They can be a singer, and like I really like to watch their performance.
Do you like taking part in competitions?
I don't really, but if I can be a part of a competition, then it will be a great chance for me to improve my skill and help me to communicate more with people around me.
Good, excellent stuff. Thank you. Zui, is there anything that you feel like you're really good at?
I think I'm really good at playing games because I always get a top mark in games and top rating in Hanoi, like current CD.
Okay. If you could learn to do one thing really well, what would you choose and why?
If I could learn something,
If you could learn to do one new thing really well, what would you choose and why?
I would choose to write I would choose to drive water motor, like water motor,
I've got a motorboat.
a motorboat.
Okay, why would you choose that?
Because definitely in summer it's hot and the wind is also hot, and we just like to go somewhere water and cool winds and with chilling moments. I suggest that is the beach. So if I can learn driving motorboat very well, I could go around to the coast and discover something new, like the rock animals or their fish under the water, so I know how to dive. So I could go out far and dive under the sea and discover something new.
Okay, lovely, excellent stuff. And that concludes the video test. Thank you very much, guys.